guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Put away. No? Okay, put away. Today I'm going to be doing a tattoo video or a tattoo tour, just kind of going in detail about all my pieces that I have, when I got them, where I got them, who did them, the meaning of them, if they hurt, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna start at the top of my body, kind of work my way down with all the pieces that I have. Please ignore my nails. I had to rip them all off last night because they're just starting to break and all nail salons are closed. But it's okay, you know what, there's more serious stuff going on. So I'm not gonna complain about my nails. Just please, don't pay attention to them, okay? That's all I ask. So yesterday I filmed a bunch of like up close detailed shots of all my pieces so you can just see all the close intricate details and everything instead of, you know, me shoving my arm into the camera right now. I thought it would look a little better, be a little easier to see. All right, so into the video. So first, starting up here, I have this piece. This piece is just a little floral one that drapes under my collarbone onto my upper arm and then back to my shoulder / back. This one was done by JK. Literally just assume everything's done by JK unless I say otherwise. So this one didn't really hurt, wasn't really bad, except for right here. I will tell you, this area right here near your armpit is no joke. It's weird. It like sends like nerve jolts to your body right near your armpit. It is so sensitive right there, and I was not expecting that to be a bad spot. But other than that, it didn't hurt. It really wasn't bad. Honestly, this doesn't really have a meaning at all. I just love florals and mandalas. In general, I just really love flowers and my little plant babies. You can probably see they're literally all over my house, so I figure why not put them on my body? I think they're beautiful. And then next I have this piece right here, which is a mandala piece. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite tattoos that I have. It's just so intricate. I just overall think he did a really amazing job both designing this and tattooing this on my arm. I was originally looking for a mandala piece in a style that I had never seen before. I feel like a lot of mandalas look a little similar, which is totally understandable because of their design, but I just really wanted something that was totally new and different to me and that I hadn't really seen before. This didn't really hurt. It wasn't too bad. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. It really didn't hurt that bad. Of course, when you keep going over and over and, you know, getting really detailed with all the spots, it's going to get a little sore, and it happened. But for the most part, it wasn't that bad. This next piece I have is on my upper arm. It is a little floral and antler piece with these little intricate designs around it. I love this piece too. If you look close up in the details, he did a really amazing job on the antlers. He just put so much detail in it. It's crazy. So I love this piece. I'm not gonna lie, another piece I saw, I just saw some different art pieces of deer antlers and the florals, and I was like, that's beautiful, and I really wanted something like that, and I went for it. I also love animals. If you know me, I have been a vegetarian for like 12 years, and I'm almost 100% vegan. I'm like 95% there. I'm trying my best, but I've always loved animals, so I figured I really wanted to have one on my body too. So it's just another symbol of my animals that I love. This spot, I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a little more than the other ones. It definitely wasn't the worst one, but it's sensitive up around here, and it just gets a little more raw as you go on, and it keeps getting rubbed and rubbed, but it's not that bad. So my next piece is this one right here. It is another mandala piece. I'm not gonna lie, this one kind of hurt. It was my first tattoo ever. I went into the shop and I already knew what I wanted, knew where I wanted it. I had an idea of the design and everything, drew it up, loved it, got it done. Yeah, it hurt a little bit. It's just a sensitive area. It's called your ditch, and whenever I tell people that this is my first one, they're like, that was not a good idea. But if anything, I'm kind of happy I got it first, because it kind of made the rest of my tattoos after that a little easier, because they just like didn't seem as bad, because after that pain, was a breeze. So yeah, this one I love. The paint, like I said, a little rough, but definitely worth it. So my next piece, this one, and this one are all super similar. I'm not even gonna go into detail about them because they're all super similar. So they're all just fill-in floral pieces. They have little branches and little like doodads and everything. I love those little details, like the little seeds on them and all that kind of stuff. I think it's just beautiful. So I really like my pieces to branch out and kind of not touch each other, but kind of like intertwine near each other, if that makes sense. If you see all my tattoos, they kind of have space in between them, and that's how I like it. I love it like that. So I don't really like them touching, and that's how they are. They kind of each dip into each other a little bit. So these are just floral pieces. Honestly, just love the way that they look. Nothing crazy about them, but I do have 3 similar ones on my arm where I just filled in all the spaces. Next, I have this piece on my wrist, which is a mandala bracelet, I guess, if you want to call it. This one is my first one on my arm and my only one on my arm that was not done by JK. I'm not gonna lie, this is not my favorite tattoo. I like it. I don't hate it at all. It's just not my favorite. You know what? No, it's a nice tattoo. It was done well. I like it. I just wish that I maybe would have had it done by JK, because I think a lot of the lines are thick, and a lot of my pieces I like a variation of thick and thin lines. So still great, still like it. It's on my body, cool. I don't regret it or anything. It's not my favorite. This one really didn't hurt though that bad. Just wasn't, honestly, down here on your arm, it's not that bad. It's more like up around this area that definitely becomes a little more sensitive. Next, I have this tattoo on my middle finger. I love this tattoo. This is one of my favorites. I definitely have people say don't get a finger tattoo, don't get a hand tattoo, which I don't have any hand tattoos, but I do have this one on my finger because they're considered, I guess, like life ruiner tattoos, but I love it. I think it's so cute. I always wear a ton of rings, which I don't have them all right now on my hands, but I just love the way that they look. I'm not gonna lie, out of all my tattoos, this is quick. This is like a 4-minute tattoo, but it hurt. Like, finger tattoos hurt so bad because of the way that they have to, like, I guess, drill into your finger. It was painful, but it was done really quick, but it hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Next, I have my little mandala sternum piece. This, if I can pick any piece on my body that's my favorite, 100%, it's this piece. I love it. I remember going in to the tattoo shop being so nervous because before I looked on Pinterest for so many different ideas and inspirations for this piece, because I just like, I knew what I wanted. I remember he showed it to me and I like fell in love with it. I think it's just such a beautiful piece. It's everything I wanted. Honestly, out of all the ones I saw that inspired me, this was my favorite. I like this so much more than any of the pictures that I had sent him, just kind of for inspiration. I think it's so beautiful. It's by far my favorite piece that I have. I mean, you don't see it as much, obviously, because it's on my ribs, but I just think it's so beautiful. I told you my finger hurt. This hurt too. Not as bad as the quick pain, but this is just such a long process, and because of the placement of it, it's like the needle like goes in between your rib bones and you feel like you can't like really breathe correctly because you don't want to like mess up your tattoo or anything. This one was definitely the worst, but it was totally worth it. So next, can't really see it because I have pants on. That's how I took the shots before. I have it right here on my leg. It is this floral piece. I love it. This is my most recent tattoo and it didn't really hurt that bad. I mean, for the most part, it only hurts like right near your bones, I think, when it comes to your leg, or like those sensitive, really sensitive areas. I feel like for the most part, your legs are not bad. And I just decided I wanted a different placement for a knee tattoo. I didn't want it on my actual knee. I wanted it wrapping around the side. I really don't see that many people having that placement. So I was like, I want to try something new. So that's what I got. Just Shocker, another floral piece. Next, I have a tattoo on my ankle. This is so weird, I'm like shoving my leg up the camera, but it's right here. It's a matching tattoo that we got in London. It's just a snake, a sword. I saw like a bunch of different ideas on Pinterest of these. I'm literally scrolling through Pinterest all the time looking at pieces. And we decided, let's get something like this. Honestly, we didn't put that much thought into it. We just thought it was cute. Let's get it. We got it done in London. So obviously JK didn't do this one. It was a tattoo artist based in London. So wasn't that bad. It was actually really quick. I want to say it only took like maybe like an hour max. So this one definitely wasn't bad. Finally, this tattoo, you know what? I feel like I keep upping the pain on this one. The foot hurts. It's right here on my other foot. It goes from like here all the way up to there. And this is my second tattoo. This was another one where I walked into the shop and I didn't know what I wanted. Literally out of all my tattoos, this one I had no clue what I wanted. I went with Liz, who's my friend, and we were both gonna get pieces that day. On the train, I remember just scrolling through, seeing different ideas of what I liked, and finally it was my turn. I was like, you know what? Here. And I decided I wanted a floral thing on my foot, and he drew it up. I loved it, but the pain was horrible. I take back what I said before, the ribs isn't the worst, the foot's the worst. It's like constant drilling on your bone the whole time. It's so bad, I'm not gonna lie to you. My aunt got her foot done too, and she has a daughter. She said it was worse than childbirth. I'm really sorry if anybody actually wants to get a foot tattoo, because I really don't mean to scare you. I didn't take the pain well. I take pain well, I like to think. This one was rough as hell. It was rough. I remember just sitting on the tattoo, whatever chair, like this, like, well, like in fetal position while he was doing my foot. It was so painful. So that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you. That's my tattoo video. If I missed anything, please let me know. I will reply to the comments if anybody has any questions or anything like that. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, feel free to like it or comment, subscribe, you know, all that jazz and everything. I'm gonna definitely try to put out a lot more videos now that I'm probably going to be stuck quarantined in my place for who knows how long. So, bye.